Hello everyone, and welcome back to our newest edition of Thomas the Tank Engine News. I'm Thomas, and this is my co-host, Thomas. Hi. So, we originally started this channel as we originally started Thomas News, specifically, as an event channel. Well, actually we've become an event channel. We just started out as we just covered things that happened on the island of Sodor. Now we cover events. We covered a bunch of different things in our first episode, but when the second one rolled around, things actually started to get interesting. We covered how we were moving the layout and the way we liked the way we moved the layout, and we've just become kind of an event channel ever since. And that's what we're covering. Events. So, everyone sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, do whatever you want, and enjoy our new episode. Now, before we get into the actual news, So, for our first story, wait a minute, you said that I could do this one. Oh, right. Go ahead. Thank you. Now, for Christmas, we got a pack of engines that we will possibly use in future. We got this yellow American-style diesel, which the front, since it's all the way off to the sides, it's not shaved off on the sides, it goes all the way out on the sides of the front, allows it to look a lot more like 777 from the Unstoppable movie, which, if you couldn't already tell, we like Unstoppable films. The Unstoppable film. And behind it is a blue diesel that seems to be based off of a British class, which, with some cutting, sanding, and painting, we could probably turn into a future project for a train we will not announce. Sorry, no spoilers. And the next one, number 14, it's just an ordinary tank engine with a unique funnel design. The next one is the same cut, but it's just a stub. Same thing goes for the other two, except this green one seems to have a dome. This one, called SRR 064, has two domes and the same funnel cut, which, fun fact about that, the YouTuber that inspired us to create YouTube, Train Engine Jack, his Halloween special, his Halloween special that inspired our Halloween special actually was about a ghost train called SRR 064. And though the cut is different, it clearly takes inspiration from that, which I like. We also have this green diesel, another green diesel, with which seems to be inspired by a rail class. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my smoke box, but and after that we have what appears to be a Japanese bullet train with a white and blue livery, a big green steam engine, and this last one, judging by the livery and smoke box design, seems to be inspired by Southern Pacific 4449 Daylight. These engines actually came in a pack that we got for Christmas to do a project, including this one. We may have already mentioned that. And it wasn't just those. We also got a vehicle pack, including a tow truck, a cement mixer, an ambulance, a police truck, a recycling truck, a fire truck, and a dump truck, a backhoe loader, I don't know the definitive name, and I forget the name of this one. Well, I don't know the name, but I do know the purpose. It's made to flatten and even out pavement, which was probably what it did in this parking lot. And, sorry, the camera went a little out of... We also have this police helicopter that has the helipad on top of the station. So that was the road vehicle pack. And now we will move on to the upgrades that were made on Polar Express. I'll take care of this next one. So the main engine didn't change, but the coaches and rolling stock actually got some changes. If you look closely on this model, you can see a window and a small brake that you turn to stop the train. This is on both sides of the car. Same thing for the second car. And the final car was actually modified for a very long time. But it's different because on the back it has an observation deck where the children sing in the movie. And on the flat car, it might not be easy to see, but if you look closely, you can see another one of those turning brakes and a small ladder. The present didn't get any modification, but the caboose behind it did. We got a handrail, a handbrake, a door, a window, and a ladder. On the other side, it's essentially the same thing, but there's no door, and it has the Polar Express logo on the back. This completes the 5 cars that were in the Polar Express movie, even if it didn't have the caboose or the gondola car. I think it's the name for it. Now, my co-host Thomas should be back with our next story any second now. Oh, there you are. Whoa, that's a big story, isn't it? Yes. So, if you watched our Polar Express review video, well, of course you've seen the Polar Express review video. It got like over 100 views in 5 days. That's 127 views in just 5 days. That is crazy. Thank you so much. You have no idea how happy that makes us. And it's become our most popular video now. Originally, it was just our All Engines Go, Talking Thomas, and Cranky set review. And it was made 8 months ago? And our Polar Express video got the same amount of views in 5 days. It took 8 months for the original video to get that many. That is just amazing. And I thank you so much. But if you recall from that video, you will see that we had another train that we didn't get to review due to, our phone doesn't let the phone that we use to record these videos doesn't let us record videos over 21 minutes long. There was one exception with our Thanksgiving special, but I don't know what happened in recent times. But we had this New York Central Hudson steamer and tender that we didn't get a chance to do a review on. But, I mean, the good news is, that doesn't mean we won't be able to review it ever. We're going to do a review video on it. In fact, our next video will be a review on it. And we'll be able to get another video out of it, which is good. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta get this out of here. Okay, well, thank you, Thomas. You're welcome. Yes. And, yes, we will do a review video on that soon. And that leads me to our next story. It is 2025. Can you believe that? And, what we're most excited for in 2025 is the great movies. We've got the Minecraft movie, a sequel to Zootopia, not sponsored by Disney or Mojang, or any of the other companies that are going to be shown or mentioned. And we're going to get a bunch of other sequels, like The Bad Guys 2, and just a bunch of great movies that we are going to love. And we've already started off pretty strong with Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. Have you ever seen The Wrong Trousers? Yes, it has that unique music in it that we can't let you listen to without getting a copyright strike from YouTube. But it was great music. Yes, well, along with being the only Wallace and Gromit film to have a train in it until Vengeance Most Foul, it actually got a sequel this year. What? Yes, you heard me right. A sequel to The Wrong Trousers. Vengeance Most Foul. You can watch it on Netflix as far as we know. It is a great movie, and it's also a sequel to The Wrong Trousers that had the mall train chase scene. And until Vengeance Most Foul came out, that was the Wrong Trousers was the only Wallace and Gromit film to have a train in it in general. I also like the train. Very unique. Yes, reminds me of Edward. But there are some bad things to 2025. What do you mean? Well, I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but people have really been comparing 2025 to the year 2020, which we all know was a huge disaster. Oh yeah, with COVID and Biden being elected president. Well, the good news is Trump is the president now. Yeah, but it's not all good. And now, I could care a lot less about this personally, but I heard that TikTok was getting banned from America for reasons I literally have no idea why. Oh, well, good riddance. I'm more of a YouTube person anyway. Yeah, YouTube is just generally better, but there's worse news to this. What do you mean? Come on, I'll show you. Okay then. Okay, so, do you know Britt Allcroft? Yes, she was one of the biggest producers for our show. Why? Well, on January 3rd, something tragic about her was announced. What was it? Well, I don't think it was anything tragic since she was 81 years old at the time, but Britt Allcroft, she died. What? Britt Allcroft died? As much as it pains me to say it, she did. She was born on December 14th of 1943 and died on December 25th of 2024. Wait. Hold on. Did you say December 25th? Isn't that Christmas? I know. Of all the days for her to die, Christmas, Jesus' birthday, the day of all joy led to all pain. And even with Britt Allcroft, the show wasn't doing good because of Mattel. Now that she's gone, I fear what's around the corner, dreadfully. Oh, I wondered what that giant sign was at the beginning of the video. Yeah. Yes, well, it was announced by another producer of Thomas and Friends on January 3rd. What a terrible way to kick off 2025. Heck, this is our 80th anniversary. The 80th anniversary year of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. And this is how we kick off the year. Why? Thomas, I'm so sorry. Of course you are. This is Britt Allcroft we're talking about. She's dead. Gone. And she was the only thing holding us together. We're doomed. And of Christmas of all days. This is supposed to be our big year. And this is how we kick it off. Look, I know how much it hurts. I mean, I don't think my toy line is ever gonna be continued. Like, I like all my accurate details, but I don't think there's gonna be more of me around here. Or more of me produced by Mattel. With All Engines Go a thing, and with my toy line pretty much being cancelled, I don't think that we're gonna get any more Woolen Railway things. Period. But I don't dwell on the pain of the past. I know how much it hurts, but the way I see it, you can run from it or learn from it. You steal that from Lion King. I did steal that from Lion King, yes. But it's a good lesson. Yeah. And, hey, there's gotta be a bright side to this. Now, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm hoping that Britt Allcroft was a Christian woman and she gets to live an eternal life with Jesus in heaven forever. Yeah, I mean, we can't always be like Ebenezer Scrooge and look at the bad things in life and then learn nothing from them. We gotta look at the bright side. And besides, there is a good part of this. What do you mean? Well, I don't have a lot of information yet, but this year, hopefully to be dedicated in her memory, Thomas the Tank Engine is getting a live-action movie. What? Yep, you heard me right. This year, 2025, we are going to get a live-action Thomas the Tank Engine movie, directed by none other than Mark Foster. That's the same guy that directed World War Z and Christopher Robin. Those are all great movies. Oh my, this is amazing. This is great. It really is. It's a great story and a great thing for our franchise. And, hopefully this can turn around and fix all the problems that our show is going through. And hopefully even make up for our loss of Britt Allcroft. I hope so. Well, I apologize for how personal that got. And I apologize that we have to end things here. We are running out of time. But don't feel sad for Britt Allcroft. Hopefully she was a Christian woman and gets to live on forever in heaven through Jesus. But that's the end of the video. This is Thomas and Thomas signing off. I hope you have a good day, and goodbye.